So we, it's the normal stuff, the hypeness that comes with it, we ain't gonna let nobody come in our house and take it from us, right? So we're going with Titus, Isaac, Antonio. I want you on the jump ball. B on the outside. Jalen here. Look, I want you to tip it to Titus. Titus, I just need you to no look to B. Get a rebound. If you're not in the rebound, if you're not in that immediate group, you have to turn around and go ass and elbows the other way. You have to take off. There's no reason to just jog. We got to be able to get down the floor before they get back on defense. Alright? That end, we have to spread the floor. No, the only person that should be coming up the middle of the floor is the trailer. Well, we're not even playing that type of transition, so just fly the floor. I don't care if I got two guys. I don't have no problem with two guys running the same lane, one behind each other. So if we get a rebound, boom, and one goes here and the other one's behind them, I don't have a problem with that. As long as we have this lane filled, I don't have a problem with that. What I don't want to see is a bunch of guys in this interior lane right here. It's not doing anything for us. They're actually running those as well. They're making enough passes to get us to swarm around, which is our weakness, right? So they can get that open man. Okay, well that's fine. They think that's gonna work and it's not gonna work. Two passes before we take that shot. All right, so rebound, outlet, everybody else fly. My guards are in safe, so they get back. They get back. You shoot a three, don't follow it. Get back on set. All right? Remember how we're setting up our half court. We're going to get up the floor as fast as we can. If they stop transition, we set up our half court offense. That's all we have to do. All right? That's when the running gun slows down. Right? Let's make sense out of it. Rebound off a missed shot, we get up the floor as fast as we can. If we got a shot, we take it. Boom. We get back.
My issue with us is that he does it to me every time. We have a tendency to play to the level of competition, and getting them to elevate. I think our level of preparation before we play is essential in really elevating that point margin that coach is looking for. Because I know we're capable of scoring at least 75, 80 points a game. But we're having a difficulty reaching that mark because we don't take it, as he always says, seriously enough. So they're young kids, multiple distractions, as he said before. So just trying to get them to focus and prepare for college is our primary goal. So I think that in time, we'll be ready by July.
Just to continue off what she said, I think it's 2017. I think this generation of kids, they just have so many distractions. Just name it. Cell phones, social media, computers, everything. So it really makes it difficult to really connect with these individuals, to get them to sit in one room for more than 10 minutes before they're losing their focus, before their cell phones are buzzing off. So, that really does play a part in, the execution that we're looking for on the court. Another thing that I think we're having a difficult time with is we are a good team, so we are the team to beat in most cases. So we don't really have a lot of emotions to play off of. Most teams are looking to beat us, and so we have to find that emotion that we can all have together every game. And I think if we find that, we will, like Coach said, have a great July.
I had a big start. I got my team, mostly because my teammates believed in me when I felt down myself, but I had a great start, and my coach believed in me, gave me green light, and I plan on taking this into day 2 and keep my mind right and not giving up ever.
What do you think about the overall experience at LC3 so far?
I feel like we can do better, but we're starting off pretty good, but we need to pick it up before a live period come again, and our chemistry will get better together as we're playing right now, and I feel like we're going to have a great ending to this.
See, every game has miniature battles within it, right? Right? It's not just one battle. It's miniature battles to win the war in the end. We had some mini battles here and there. We ain't giving up that three-point shot. We've had success in the past with running guys off that three-point line. And what's not happening is we're not closing out. Not closing out like we used to. We used to close out aggressively and run them off, shot fake and run them off, and having them shoot in those spots of the floor that are hard to hit on the dribble pull-ups. We're looking to get them shooting in these areas right here. It may seem weird, but if they're shooting in these areas, they're not going to be shooting from a flat-footed standpoint, right? Because but if we run them off the three-point line, they dribble here, they try to pull up here, very rarely are they going to make that shot. They had a few times they did hit that shot, but they hit way more three-pointers than they hit this shot today, am I right? Yeah. All right, we have to run this next team off the three-point line. Okay? We're not going to go into this next game not respecting the next opponent. Because the next opponent beat this team with no problem. So that means we're going to have another tough game.
does it feel to have hosted and won the first ever LT3 Memorial Day Classic?
So honestly, I expected to win it. I was a little disappointed in some of the way we played in all of the games, but we actually recovered well. One thing I can say is I never doubted that we would win each game. Even though we didn't execute the way we were supposed to, I could still see that they were staying close in the game. And that's all you could ever ask your team to do, is stay close. Because then it allows the coaching staff to do their job and put them in a position to win. And when they put us in a position to help them win, they execute it. So,
talk about Isaac Clay. He was hot for you all weekend, the hot hand from
Isaac
behind
Clay, he could shoot the ball. You know, one thing you could say about Isaac Clay, he never takes a bad shot. He's shooting a high percentage this year. When we finish up with his stats, he's probably going to be well over 40% from three this season, and definitely shooting over 50% from the field. I mean, he's just that effective.
And who else did you feel like was able to make a big difference in day two?
Day two, I would say I give day two to Antonio Youngblood. We had a good conversation after day one, and I let him know, hey, you got to be more of an impact. You have to make a statement in each game. And we discussed it. We went over it a little bit. And what I like about it is he actually went on the court to actually execute it, and he did. He had a phenomenal semifinal game, and definitely imposed his will in the championship game.
So what's next for LT3 moving into June and July, entering another live period?
So we are going to be going to the Boo Elite 64 tournament. That's another tournament we're hosting. And we're going to have some elite talent from all over the country in that tournament. And then after that, we go live. First up, New York. That's the Adidas New York Summer Classic. And then we're going to Adidas New York Summer Classic. And then after that, we're going to be in Richmond for the Summer Classic there. And then we're looking to go to Vegas after that.
Awesome. Coach, how do you feel after 4 tournaments with LT3 being able to see the team progress to where it is now?
I think it's amazing. I love our growth and how we have progressed since we've lost like approximately 2 or 3 players that were not a good match for the program. So I think that we've really starting to gel together since I'm glad that we're growing the way we are. We have tremendous height, and our guards, our point guards, are amazing to watch once they're executing like Coach, sees it. Just glad to be a part of the first LT3 Memorial Day tournament.
Whose performance were you most happy about this weekend?
Collectively, every player, because they contributed in different ways. We had our role players come, well, I don't want to call them role players, our impact players come in the game and really contribute in a way, and they didn't hurt us, but they really elevated the game. I thought our point guards, just the whole team collectively did an amazing job.